Okay, so next we're going to welcome Jerad Bjugstad from PenFed Federal Credit Union. Jerad is the Senior Director of Demand Generation for your Home Loans Division. You all heard Rich introduce PenFed, so I'll be brief. Just recently became the largest credit union originator of home loans in the country, so congratulations. Jerad brings over 18 years of experience across mortgage, real estate, and the lead generation industries, experience beyond PenFed at USAA and Suited Connector and Real Upside. One fun fact that I learned about Jerad is he's extremely well traveled, so let me see if I got this right. So you were born in Belgium, you went to elementary school in England, and then New York, Wisconsin, and then finally Texas, where you ended up settling in San Antonio. Am I? Okay, so eight middle and high schools in as many years. Well, I'm very happy that your travels led us to this stage. Can you tell us a little bit more about PenFed and your focus right now and some of the tools that you're deploying there?
Yes, thank you. All right. I don't know about you guys, but this is also the first time I've been in a suit for the last 3 years. And it didn't dawn on me to look to see if I had if I fit into them until the late night before my plane was gonna take off. And so luckily I found one that fit, so thank goodness. Yeah, I was asked to come in and talk about kind of what we're doing at PenFed Credit Union and kind of where we're going. So we're kind of in a unique position. I kind of look at ourselves as almost like the largest startup mortgage company in the nation. 87 years old, established in 1935. We were the credit union inside the Pentagon, supporting the financial services to government employees and their families. And then we eventually grew across the country into all 50 states, including Puerto Rico and Guam. And even it wasn't up till about 3 years ago, our primary focus was really consumer lending, credit card, deposits. And then we decided, and this was before me in 2019, to really enter into the mortgage space. We were there, kind of a skeleton footprint in the retail sector. We didn't have no consumer direct channel at that time, and we decided to enter into that. And so at that point, they said, hey, we're gonna make a big investment. We're gonna bring all these people in. We're gonna actually grow the mortgage business. And at that point, we were about maybe 1.8 million members. And now we're at 2.7 million members and growing at a click of about 60,000 members every single month. So we're really growing, and we really wanted to put a lot of emphasis on our mortgage department. And so in 2019, we really started, first thing we thought we needed to do is really build out all our infrastructure. This is where the startup piece came in. We brought in Encompass, a lot of the different ICE products, Velocify as our lead management system, the Adobe Stack as our marketing tool. And then it wasn't until last year before we really realized that we needed to start really beefing up our marketing department, and we started literally pouring millions of dollars into digital marketing, direct marketing, into email. Just a few months ago, we just launched lead acquisition and buying third-party leads. Most of us in the marketing space were not new to doing that, but it was new to PenFed. So luckily, we had all those relationships established, and we begin to do that. And that's how really, that's what was really our goal in the last 3 years, is creating awareness. The unique position that I think that we were in was that we had a huge member base, and we had brand loyalty for consumer, for consumer lending and deposits and all those things, but they didn't know us as a mortgage company. So how we were going to create that, and even in a low rate environment where we just talked about it's easy to sell mortgages, but they're still brand loyal to certain companies. And so we started looking at data and saying, where's our members going? Last year, we had 350,000 members get a mortgage at PenFed. We were able to only capture about 6% of that, and we knew exactly where our members were going. We knew exactly what marketing materials they were using to entice those members to continue to go to them. So our main objective was to really figure out who's getting a mortgage, why are they getting a mortgage, when are they getting a mortgage, and really understanding that. There's free public lien data out there where we could see, who holds the lien, on these mortgages. What is their interest rate? Are they in the money or are they out of the money? And so we started utilizing that data where at the very beginning of this summit, we were talking about customization and personalization. So we started really putting a lot of emphasis on that, figuring out, okay, where are our members at? Are they in the money? Who are they with? what is that company doing with, in terms of servicing that loan? And then what can we do with that? And we realized we couldn't really do that just by ourselves. We had to partner with a network of companies that we thought were really good at what they did. And so we started working with companies like Quattro, where they began to really work with us in personalizing, customizing offers that would go out to these members, literally showing, here you're at, here's where you could be, just give us a call. By the way, we have a mortgage company, right? And so we started pricing out our information. I mean, the good thing about being a credit union is that we're able to pass on a lot of reduced expenses and benefit opportunities and pass those on to the member and be able to show them that, we had viable products and services that they could come to us with. And then we realized we needed to start working with companies like Blacklight, who really stretched us from a digital marketing perspective. And we started working with companies like ProPair that helped us out with lead management, really maximizing, lead ranking and distribution and prioritization within our system. We started working with companies like Drips and LQ Digital to help us with contact management, providing channel of choice, for our members. And so I think that was part of our mission of what we wanted to do was really understand our members, really understand where they're at, and partner with the right people to work with us to help us get there. One of the companies that we also worked with is Jerad. We actually built a really good partnership with them around a year ago or so. And we knew at that point, as we begin to really enhance our lead capture capabilities and our online capabilities, and especially when we started buying third-party leads, is that it was really important to us from a privacy perspective, from a compliance perspective, to stay TCPA compliant. So we had to leverage that particular product. But the one product that we really started to move forward with quickly was Activate, because we wanted to know where our members were shopping at. And so our goal is to really understand the full funnel of where our members are at. We were willing to make that investment because that's what we had to do. They didn't know us as a mortgage company. So we had to begin to educate them and saying, hey, we do have a mortgage company, and here's why you should come with us. And we need to know that early off in the shopping stages as they're going to third-party websites and looking for mortgages and, and HELOC opportunities. And so we started utilizing that data to start building contact strategies around that, because it let us know, not along with just that data, but other data fields that we currently had from other sources on kind of where they're at in the funnel. And then we tried to work with them to figure out when was at the decision point for us to begin to work with them to offer the right opportunity to meet their needs. And so really grabbing onto that holistic view. So that's kind of where we're at and kind of where we're going, is that we're a very data-centric company. So I think one of the challenges that we're having right now, and we're working through, and maybe you guys do as well, is that, like someone said earlier, right, we have, a plethora of data. There's a lot of it out there. I think the secret sauce in that is, how do you pull all that data together to make sense of it? How do you put it through the sales funnel to really understand your members? And I think that's kind of where we're at right now, is extracting that information, from, high up the funnel online shopping data to, are they listing the property on MLS? Do we get to them a little bit too late because we're getting a credit trigger? And then, and then we're also even looking at doing a beta with Jerad and First Party Activate, where we can leverage some of that code to figure out what our members are doing online. We just launched last week in Voca that's helping us to track what our marketing strategies are and kind of what the ROIs and that and how that's coming through our platform. And then utilizing this First Party Activate information will help us understand what articles are our members going to, what product pages are they going to, and align that with online shopping events, and align that with MLS events, and align that with credit trigger events. And yeah, we may miss them, and we missed a lot of them last year, but our market share is growing year over year. They'll know next time to come back to us when they're ready. So we're building out rich content, ebooks, things of that nature to really begin to, and stay in front of our members. I think that's really the main mission of what we're trying to do right now. So really for us, our unique position is really making sure our members understand that we have a mortgage division and leveraging that to show them that they can come to us for a very competitive All right, I guess that's my cue back there. But that's our focus. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you see, I love being out here and meeting with everybody. And, if there's anything I can share with you guys, by all means, come talk to me. And if you think that you can help us out, by all means, come talk to me. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.